Hi, I'm Odin Olson, and today I'm going to be talking about the global problem we have with stray animals not being fixed, which is being spayed and neutered. Did you know that if a male and female cat were to reproduce and their generations were to reproduce over a span of 10 years, there would be over 2 million cats? Also, right now in India, if a person goes into the streets and feeds the wild dogs that are strays, then they are considered essential workers because they need to be fed. I am credible to talk about this issue because I have researched the topic and also have seen stray animals in my own daily life. You've probably even seen stray animals in your daily life too. Who knows? Maybe you even have a stray animal that became one of your pets. But did you know that across the world there's over 20 million stray animals that enter shelters? This isn't even including the animals that are put in as abandoned or in other ways. Thus, my whole point in this speech is that I'm arguing that it needs to be required for stray animals to be spayed and neutered, as well as to have it be funded by the government. In this speech, I'm going to be talking about the causes of this problem, some solutions, and then some general points about it. Now, what is the problem exactly? Well, stray animals are spreading disease, they are hurting our ecosystems, and they are overflooding our shelters financially and physically. For spreading disease, about 55,000 people die of rabies every year due to dog bites, which are typically from stray animals. The next is with our ecosystems. About every year, 33 more species go extinct, typically of the bird species, due to wild animals such as dogs and cats messing with their systems. The last reason is because the shelters are so full with at least 6 million animals in nationwide. Now, you might be wondering, why is this problem even significant? Well, this is significant because it is affecting our health, it is affecting our environment, which affects us, and it is also affecting our financial stability and our stability with taking care of animals. To start, our environments are falling apart with our ecosystems in our forest and our woods because these wild animals are going in there and messing with the indigenous species and disturbing their systems, disturbing their food sources, and more. Plus, when they do this, they're also affecting our freshwater sources and our food sources, which contaminates it and makes it so we can't even eat it or drink it. Then, the next reason is with our overcrowded shelters. There is about 6 to 8 million animals nationwide in the shelters going in, but only 4 million being adopted. This means that about half the animals are stuck there, either being euthanized or just stuck in cages, while only the other half is getting sent out. This is a huge problem because it causes a lot of burden in people's time, their money, and also it hurts the animals' lives because it takes away their beneficial opportunities to be happy and also to succeed. Then, the last reason is because of the endangered species. Because endangered species are becoming more prevalent because the more they are taken out by these animals that are not necessarily be there, means that they continue to cycle the problem, which makes it worse. This is obviously creating physical harms, but the financial harms that come with this is to pay for all this damage in the environment and also the contamination, as well as the shelters, is a big burden on the people, which then burdens the cities. Now, you might be wondering, why is this problem even occurring? What are the causes? Well, there's 3 main causes. It is overbreeding, abandonment, and then also the financial struggle to pay for it. Let's start with overbreeding. If animals aren't fixed, they'll typically continue to mate and mate because they don't have a sense of reason that they don't need to have more kids. Therefore, there's too many offspring, which there's not enough to take care of, which means there's not enough food, water, and etc. Next is abandonment, especially during this COVID-19, that a lot of people are abandoning their pets because they think that it's going to either spread disease to them, but then some people just don't want their pets and they just let them go. This causes the issues we mentioned before, and then also increases the amount of strays in the wild. Then, the last reason is the financial burden. To fix these problems, obviously, is not going to happen overnight. It is expensive to capture these animals so they can be spayed, to enforce these rules. It's going to be a big burden. Now, how come the problem hasn't either improved or hasn't been alleviated in any way? Well, the reason the problem is still here is because it is man-made, not animal-made. This means that the animals can't fix the problem that they were put in. They need human help in order to take them out of it. Now, what is my solution? Well, my solution is that the stray animals need to be spayed and neutered to decrease their chances of having more offspring, and then also for it to be funded by the government because it's an expensive operation that needs to be covered since it benefits everyone. Now, how would it work? Well, essentially someone would either report or would bring in a stray animal and it would be fixed, and then it wouldn't have more offspring, and hopefully it'd find a home, or at least it'd be formed in some sort of rehabilitation center or something like that. Now, why is it practical? Even though it could seem frustrating to find all these animals and to put them in this position, it helps in the long run because it means that there'll be less strays, and it'll also decrease the amount of animals that are flooding our communities. And it is desirable because it is humane, it is not a painful procedure for the rest of the animal's life, and then also it benefits the people because they will not have to struggle with having to pay for and also manage all these animals. Now, you might be thinking, I don't even like animals. I don't even have a pet. Well, here's the news for you. Even though you think maybe it doesn't affect me, it does affect you because stray animals are still around you and they're also affecting your local habitats. So therefore, when you pay, such as in your taxes for the government, in order to pay for these surgeries, you're still helping yourself, sort of like your taxes would go towards your freeway to improve your roads. Now, there's globally too many stray animals. This is a clear fact. Though, if they are governmentally funded to help them be spayed and neutered, it will decrease the problem we have and make it more manageable for it to be fixed in the future. Thus, the government should be helping to have all stray animals be spayed and neutered. You know, if we don't help them, they'll surely hurt us. Thank you.